It's the sound of the mighty giants. Feel the ground is shaking, the other teams are quaking in their boots before the giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than the rest. We're the greater Western Sydney Giants. We're the biggest and the best, and we will never surrender. We'll fight until the end. We're greater than the rest. Big sound from the west of the town. It's the sound of the mighty giants. Feel the ground is shaking, the other teams are quaking in their boots before the giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than the rest. We're the greater Western Sydney Giants. We're the biggest and the best, and we will never surrender. We'll fight until the end. We're greater than the rest.
skipping the whole ceremony, a bit disrespectful. It does look a bit bad that the stream started as the ceremonies ended. But it doesn't matter. Welcome to Thursday Night Football, Anzac Day Football. We have just witnessed an incredible draw in the traditional Anzac Day game at the MCG. Now it's time, in 9 minutes, it's a blockbuster clash between two premiership hopefuls. The Giants probably a bit ahead of the Lions in that process, but it's two very good teams going at it at Manuka Oval in Canberra, the nation's capital, on Anzac Day. It's the Giants and the Lions. As I just said, there was just a draw at the MCG. Absolutely ridiculous game of football. But I'm excited for this. I'm very, very excited for this. I hope you are too. What a draw. I know sports not. G'day, AFL GOAT. Mason, why is this game on 7? Probably because it's a Thursday night. It's a very good game of football and it's Anzac Day. GWS for 15. Yeah, everyone put your score prediction in chat. Hawk Talk says Jared Lyons on the thumbnail, but he isn't playing. It's because Brisbane are wearing their ANZAC jumper. And that was pretty much the best photo of someone wearing that jumper I could find for the thumbnail. Let me crack open the popcorn. Take a look at the poll. 42 votes, 71% to 29 in favour of the Giants. As votes keep on coming through there. Bombers play great. Do you reckon they'll make the 8? They're around that verge period. I can't say whether they will or not. It's a very they're a very middle ground team, the Bombers. The Drizzy stream was good. That's good to hear. As it should be. He usually gives off some pretty entertaining streams. Giants 72, Lions 80. Danaher first goal. Lions upset. Hello. This could go either way once again. This game could go absolutely either way. So I'm excited to see how it goes. It was your birthday yesterday. Happy birthday or happy belated birthday. Mason says Giants by 30. J12, Brizzy by 11. Bombers 19 says Giants by 18. Actually, Mason's just said Giants by 15, then said Giants by 30. Don't know what to make of that. But yeah, I'm excited for this one. Like up the stream if you haven't already. And bounce down is in about 7 minutes. Put anything in chat. We've got 7 minutes till bounce. We can chat about absolutely anything. So chuck it in there. What did everyone do today for Anzac Day? What did everybody do? Alright. Thoughts on... right. Okay, J12. Why are there no lineups? Oh, I didn't have time. I got back from somewhere. And I just didn't have time to make the graphics when I got back. Do they sell umpire scarves? I heavily doubt it. I heavily doubt they sell umpire scarves. Got up at 5. Oh, I got up at 2. Early morning. Riley Sanders dropped from the 23 and isn't even in the emergencies. To be fair, it is for Liberatore, but oh my god, how good. Freo don't have to verse Riley Sanders, but we do have to verse Libba. Freo's lineups have taken a massive hit, and I absolutely love it. We've made 5 changes or something, and I love it. We've got 2 debutants, Cooper Simpson and Patrick Voss, and then Heath Chapman and Michael Frederick come in. And out of the side, I think, is Erasmus, Hughes, Amos, and... who else? I can't even think of the other person. Oh, Sturt. Sturt. Big Darcy Jones staying ahead of Brent Daniels. I know. And Brent Daniels is an absolute ripper of a player. I rate Brent Daniels very highly. So the fact I've gone with this Darcy Jones bloke is a big call. Go Blues. Graz has removed the 10 from his name. First time seeing number 29 there since Pav, I know. Valenti never played a game. He retired without playing. It'd be great to see Cooper out there. And Vossi as well. Like, I know Essendon fans ragging him really highly, and I rate him from when I've seen him at Peel. So yeah, I'm excited. Xavier Brown becomes a Hall of Fame member. Round of applause, Xavier Brown. He becomes a Hall of Fame member. That is the highest tier of member. Thank you very much, mate. I've not seen you in ages, so it's good to see you're still alive. Thank you very much, mate. Appreciate it. Drawn ANZAC Day today. What do you think of the game? Jamie Elliott, Mark of the Year. Jamie Elliott, Mark of the Year, no doubt. Mark of the Decade. Like, we're not going to get a better mark than that for quite a while. No, Hall of Fame's not the one. There's no $150 membership. that was a couple years ago. I think Hall of Fame's like 20 a month or something. Oh, that's ridiculous. Thank you very much, man. Yeah, Jamie Elliott, Mark of the Year, Mark of the Decade, you could say. Yeah, unreal, and what a game. Thoughts on Jones' debut? Darcy Jones, don't know a lot about him, so I'm interested to see how he'll go out there. God, Jesse Hogan, the fact he got off from the tribunal is ridiculous. They've done it so we can stay in the Coleman race. Unbelievable. And Toby Green's out. Like, how have they done that? Yeah, Duxie did though, those couple years ago. How much is a member? There's different tiers. To check the prices, there should be a blue join button next to the subscribe button. And you should be able to see all that. Yeah, so I heard about Darcy Jones ripping it up in the VFL, but I just don't know much about him. Like, is he a forward, like a small forward, a medium forward? Like, what is he? J12, mate. That was a good investment. It was a good investment. Who's Cooper Simpson coming in for? I think the like-for-like change for Cooper Simpson would probably be Erasmus. I'm not really sure the mix we're going to give him of wing and sort of that small forward role, but yeah, I'm excited to see what JL gives him. You're one of the few people to actually use the proper colours that the teams are wearing on the graphics. Yeah, I try my hardest. I try my hardest. I mean, that match day infographic doesn't matter. It's just whatever looks the best. But unlike the scoreboard and the thumbnail, I do. And it's good that you realise that. It's good that it doesn't go unnoticed. You got AFL 23 for your birthday. Look, don't expect anything astounding. That's all I'll say. Pat, where are you at the moment? You told me you were off to Adelaide. Are you on the bus at the moment? Or are you waiting somewhere? What's happening? Because apparently you're catching the bus there, which is quite a journey in itself. Yeah, you do it as well. You do it as well. That doesn't go unnoticed by me either. And I think it's good. It makes it more authentic to the game. All right, here we go. Round 7, Thursday night football. It's ANZAC Day. It's the Giants of the Lions. We're about to get underway here. Here we go. The clock's already up and about. You're waiting for the bus. All right. How long is that trip? That could be an absolute pain. But I mean, we're underway. It depends who you're going with, I guess. Who are you going with? Oh my god. And what is happening here? Kieran Briggs free kick. Straight out the middle. Jones going to get crunched. He's so skinny. I'm going to have a look at Darcy Jones and who he is. Cadman's out the back. Starcevic takes it. Wrapped up by Thomas. Good tackle, Callahan. Bedford gets the hands away. Stuffed on the boot. Holding the ball. Holding the ball. We're going to rip into this chocolate protein bar as well. Not going with anyone. Who you are sitting with over there? Or you just go like sit in the Saints cheer squad? James 175 centimeters. Oh wow. Oh, I didn't know. Never seen him play. Right, we'll end the poll there. 51 votes. The Giants have the advantage. A few other people. Oh, that's a leap. Trips to Adelaide's always good. I was hoping to get to the Port Freo game this year, but it was a week after gather round. It was just a bit impractical. And Callum Brown struck that well. And the Giants at the first. In the first minute 20. 6-0. Callum Brown strikes it very, very nicely. Salted caramel roasted almond ice cream. That sounds really, really good. I hope this is another close one. I think it will be. And if it is a smashing, it'll probably be the Giants smashing the Lions. But I just hope we do get a good game of football. Get Callum Brown the longest kick comp. That was a roost, wasn't it? It was stuffed on the boot by Himmelberg and taken by Cal Brown. Holy fuck. Xavier. I'm not sure if Xavier's still here. That membership was fucking $50. What an absolute legend. Thank you so much, mate. I didn't realise I had a membership that was worth that much. Oh my god, thank you so much. That's elite. Ball's long into the 50. Fisted down by Starcevic, and that'll be a behind. And 7-0 to GWS. PTSD from United Liverpool. Mate, Lee Collier's a good AFL player. Not just VFL. He was great against Carlton last week. Spoiler of the year. Play on. McCluggage back. And on the inside, Mark's taken. And Starcevic goes out wide. Mark's taken. Yeah, Mason. The comments are getting a bit general now. Callum Brown's a good player for the Giants, so I think that's pretty well known. That's a good take by... I don't know. It's going to go Danaher. He's kicked so many 55-metre kicks already. He'll be in the longest kick this year. They'll pick up on it. Talking of 55-metre kicks, Danaher launches. Doesn't make the distance, and it's fisted through by Iden. And that's a behind. And the Lions are on the board. Goes backwards, hands. Cameron. Here we go. He's got space. Nah. On the full. Sorry, lads. I'm just chewing on my food. I'm done now. Long. Oh, dropped. Stuffed on the boot. And Mark's taken. Peatling. Now into Lockie Ash. Ash switches the play to Callahan. Here we go. Left foot. Stabs it to half forward. And the mark's taken by Leicester. Who got you in this game? What do you mean, Vonnie? What do you mean by that? Yeah, sorry, J12. That's with Himmelberg. Ash. And it's a centre half forward. Mark's taken by Tom Green. There, a big fancy score from him today. There is the Tom Green fan club. They're holding up the Tom Green heads. Tom Green's a very good podcast, by the way, with Jacob Gaynor. The Giants podcast is one of the best ones out there, in the green room. Tom Green's going to launch this from 55. Who got winning this game? I don't know what... Sorry, Matt. I am on so little sleep. I don't know how I didn't pick up on your first comment. That's a great goal by Tom Green. I got the Giants winning this by... It could go either way. I'll go the Giants by 2 or 3 goals. I think relatively comfortable, but I think the Lions will just stick around. But Tom Green, that's some punt. Samba, samba, do 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 do. Mate, Tom Green's got a banger of a goal song. The Samba. What's the drink? Same one as every stream. the Clementina. Sparkling orange juice. God, it slaps. Down almost for Kelly. Briggsy's there. And Cam Rayner straight out the middle. A very strong player. He barrels it long into the 50. Got a bit of wind on it. Danaher. It bounces down. Buckley did well. Quick hands away to Ash. And he runs off half back out onto the wing. Almost found Brown. Out the back to Bedford. And it's a darting run by Darcy Jones. Wilmot collects. He finds McKenna and they'll go out. Yeah, Mason, mate, we are watching the game. We don't need score updates. Right. Long, Starcevich gets it down to Archie. Hamburger centre half back, almost with McCluggage. Picked up by Jones, gets it to Kelly. Snapped around the corner and intercepted by Wilmot. The little pricks of the Eagles. Yeah, calm, I got it too. I got it too. It's ridiculous. Thank you for being in the blue and gold corner, I think it said. Which I simply wasn't. Forza back up for Oscar. Mason, you're really doing my head in now. Because what does that even mean? Darcy Forza back up to Oscar McInerney. That's correct. As always, I'm appreciative of my viewers, but can we please and try not be stupid? Thoughts on Essendon? I mean, they were brilliant. They played really well. And they did very well to try and close out the Collingwood team that usually can get themselves out of close games with wins. And they did really well to just hold it to a draw. And probably should have won if Langford just kicked straight. Toby Green's out. Yes, correct. With a suspension. That is correct. Incredible analytic insight from Mason. And that's a goal. Charlie Cameron has the Lions first. 13-7 here at Manuka. Oh, were you? Again, I'm really fucking tired. Cameron, looks like I won't be able to go to the footy this week. That sucks. The Land Hall game's so good. I think one of the underrated games that somebody should get to. If you've been to ANZAC Day, obviously it's nothing like that. But all the games are always at night. It's always in a blockbuster primetime slot in front of 50,000. And the Freo Land Hall game each year is just absolutely brilliant. Yeah, we do it so well. I didn't get a CUNTING aisle seat. I'm really pissed off. Oh, window seat. Did you get an aisle seat at least? At least an aisle seat, you'd be able to stretch out. But yeah, you want a window seat to like sleep and stuff. What's my fantasy rank overall? I am... Oh my god, Tom Grain's racking up here. I am... Oh, he's hit up Hogan, Mark. My rank is 11,503. 11,503. My trades this week, I've gone Tom Stewart to Nick Dacos and Bodie Hewland to Riley Hardeman. So that's got me 56k in the bank. Fixing up a red dot. And yeah, just sort of playing the long-term game. So I think I'm going to do a downgrade next week, and I'm going to try upgrade a Zach Williams to a good midfielder. Because I've ended up holding on to Zach Williams. I was going to go Zach Williams to Will Graham, but I've scratched that. And now Zach Williams is playing. Hopefully he can hit his break even, and I can go and upgrade him to a real good mid. There's only window. Oh, it's 2-seater. Yeah, right. Yeah, you want a window seat in that situation. I don't know what this chat is, Colin, but if you see something you don't like, just get rid of it, honestly. It's not a flight, lucky for you, J12. Down to the deck, Cadman, Starcevich made good contest. Thomas gets it to Green. Handballs over the top to the runner, Darcy Jones. He is lightning quick from 45. Darcy Jones has his first goal in AFL football. That is brilliant from the youngster. And 13 points is the margin. Noise cancelling AirPods. My AirPod Pros are so handy. One of the greatest inventions of all time. One of the greatest inventions in sliced bread, I'd say. I think that's a fair statement. Jones looks really good. Lightning quick, confident on the ball, makes good decisions, and that's a really well-finished goal. My legacy keeps going, yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why. It is going very well, though. I should have a video out tomorrow. I should do. And then Sunday, I'll have the Dockers Bulldogs vlog. And then Monday, I should have a really big video out. I should. I can't promise, but I should have a few big videos out over the next week. Oi, he's cleaned him up as Zorko's tried to go inside 50 there. An advantage is paid and the mark is given. Here's Eric Hipwood with a long run-up. Is that the zoo video? It should be. It should be out, yeah. Hope it turns out alright. I've got to do a hell of a lot of editing to make it a good video. And I think I'll be able to. I think it'll be good. And Hipwood has hit the post. Far out. Another poster. Here's Iden out the back line, sent long, almost taken by Riccardi, down to Andrews, quick hands out wide, and there's a run on now from Jasper Fletcher, long into the 50, he spots the open Kai Lohman, Perryman's there, Lohman gets in low, Perryman did well, and Whitfield gets it to Callahan, and the Giants have done really well to work themselves out of trouble there, and he's going to go onto the wing in the O'Halloran direction and find Brown. Hipwood looks and kicks like a Les. Okay. How did he miss that? It's Eric Hipwood. I'm not sure what's happened to Eric Hipwood over the past 8 months, but he's fallen off a cliff. Why's Hayden Young named on halfback? Well, I hate to break it to you, but Essendon actually named Jade Gresham in the ruck today, and no, I'm not joking. So, did Essendon play Jade Gresham in the ruck? Tom Green comes off, struggling to breathe. He's been running around a bit out there. He struggled to breathe in that cold weather at Manuka. And that will be a ball up. Why hasn't Banfield dropped? Because he plays well. He's been playing well over the last few weeks. He's just been struggling to kick straight. Flagman, I'm really struggling to wonder if you actually watch our team. By our team, my team. Because the way you took, God. I don't know how you think Banfield should be dropped. Yes, he hasn't been kicking straight, but he's still just a very, very good player. And he gets in the right positions to get himself chances. And we're also lacking small forwards. Already a high scoring game? Yeah, high scoring, I guess, yeah. In a way. Giants are high scoring, at least. It's very end-to-end. Especially with the wind advantage for certain teams in this quarter. Because it's such an open ground, the wind affects the game a lot. Here he is. Oh, and he's immediately wrapped up there, Rayner. By Callahan. Now Riccardi for Ward. Back with Whitfield on the left peg. The lead's there for Cadman. It's down with O'Halloran to centre half forward. He spots up it was Daniels, it's Josh Kelly. The Pies Bombers game was ridiculous. I mean, I know it's an obvious statement, but easily one of the best ANZAC Day games of all time. What a game of football. And that will be a behind for Kelly. Here we go, be a ball up here. And holding the free kick go Brisbane. 8's a massive score. I think he means the Giants. Like, the Giants are scoring well. Early on here. Danaher's got the pill. What can he do with it? It's shit this being on a Thursday and having to go to school tomorrow. I'm not going to school. I've got a student free day, which is just... I mean, it's massive, to be honest. Absolutely massive. Andrews. So, you know, shout out to everyone who has to go to school. I don't. Whitfield is getting the pill for fun at the moment. He is just loving it in his hands. He is absolutely loving it. And that is a terrible kick. It's taken by Hugh McCluggage. What can he do? Through the middle, gives the handball to Lockie Neal. Neal, long into the 50. Charlie Cameron works his way off Iden. Rayner trying to get off Ash. Two very strong bodies. Rayner's just stronger. Kelly snatches it off Cameron. Handball over the top by Thomas. And he hacks it for Jones to Ash, who takes a one-handed bounce. What is he doing? Why is he trying to take a bounce? That's got to be a throw, ref. It's not. Whitfield. And Perryman gives it straight to Leicester. Now Dunkley, the overlapping handball to Darcy Gardner. Long into the 50. Charlie Cameron, Country Road, take me home. The Lions have another. And Brisbane needed that because the Giants were starting to get on top a little bit there. Not running 4Ks tomorrow. Oh, no, I've got my cross country next week. But yeah, you'd be very happy to be missing the cross country. Jones could be a good rookie. Darcy Jones looking fantastic at the moment. Tom Green for 150. I'm hoping so, mate. I'm hoping so. Right. And now it's over the top. Oh, Tom Green's tackled him. Handball through. Stuffed on the boot. Long forward. It's dropped by Danaher. Rolling around. Sells to Candy. Gets it from McCarthy. Green's done well. Thomas put his body on the line. Dunkley's around the body. Just into the 50. Good tackle. Ash on Rayner. Gets off Thomas. Gets off Whitfield. Cam Rayner's a strong man. And he's also a very good footballer. But it's not quite at the goals. Ivan gets a fist in there. I am in Melbourne next week, Menza. I am indeed in Melbourne next week. I get there Friday, Arvo. About Friday lunchtime. I know you haven't been in Miranda much. I'm not sure if you've read what's happening in Miranda, but there is a filming session happening next Saturday after the Waddle Park game. So, yeah, you might want to scroll up a bit in Miranda. I think we're going to head to Olympic to film a couple of videos. Here's Harvey Thomas. Oh, Salisbury Candy. Callahan. He's got some darting pace through the middle. The left peg. The kick isn't great. The bounce is straight to Andrews. And they've done well there. Starcevic. 5 minutes to go here. In the quarter. Through the corridor. It's picked up. Handball's over. He's gone in low. He's somehow got a boot to that. It's gone straight. Fisted by Iden. Down. Briggs almost. Cameron. In the Harvey Thomas direction. You're in Melbourne next week. Time to evacuate. Yeah, right. Okay. Get out of the state. I'm coming. That's in the back. Are we taking the piss ump? Yep. Whitfield turning into his 2017 version. Lockie Whitfield at his best is a fantastic footballer. And I don't think that's a very... I think that's a very obvious statement. But I just do want to put it out there. And that'll go out. Okay. Bedford, Callahan, 50 out, lowers the eyes, into the pocket, Cadman's there. Andrew is trying to stop it, on the inside, finds Harvey Thomas. If Harvey Thomas gets a big fancy score today, I will be looping him on. Please, Harvey, have a big game for me. Please, please, please. Oh. Harvey Thomas goes back. He splits the middle. He's a fantastic player. And it's out to 13 points. 27-14. Just ordered some pizza. What's the pizza order, Michaela? Whitfield for Brownlow. That's a humongous call. A huge, huge call. Lloyd Meek for Broppenlow. Lloyd Meek for Broppenlow. I hope he wins the Broppenlow too. I heard Fifey won the Broppenlow a couple times. So good Lockie Neal. Tom Green goes in low. Good tackle, Loman. Jaso's here. G'day here for Brizzy's downfall. Bit harsh on Brizzy, but I'm all here for it. I'm also here for it. If it occurs, I won't be complaining. It's going to be a free kick to Brisbane here. 3 minutes going to the quarter. They can find something else here. It's been turning into quite an open game of football. Long into the 50. 1-on-1. Fort! What a grab. That's a really good grab by Darcy Fort. Or some Hawaiian pepperoni supreme. I'm not the biggest supreme fan because I'm just boring. Hawaiian I'm okay with, but it's not my personal choice. Pepperoni, it's fantastic. Really creative. No, it's good. Will Day and Mitch Lewis named. I saw that. Will Day's back, which is big for your midfield mix, who have been getting smashed as of recent. And Mitch Lewis as well. He was my Coleman pick, but got injured. Darcy Fort, that's terrible. I have a hatred for Darcy Fort that you might not know about. If you remember at Gather Round last year, I dropped a ball behind the goals at Mount Barker. It was uploaded by J-Dodge. Darcy Fort was the man who kicked that ball. So you could blame it on him. The way he kicked the ball, it could have affected me. Yeah, it's good to see Charlie Cameron out there. Picking Mitchy Lewis for the Coleman's woeful. So what's even worse is Chris picking Nick Watson for the Brownlow. That's woeful. Gregor's only had 4 touches. He's getting fantasy points, son. That's all that matters. Long into the 50. Fisted down by Briggs. Green crashes the contest. McCluggage spins. Rolls around about 4 or 5. Centers the ball. Mark's taken. No, not quite by Fletcher. Handball away. Straight back with Fletcher. Right foot. Banana. That is off the post. Jeez. 11 points. And Cam Rayner, who has been one of the best players on the ground, is getting strapped up in the rooms. Spent 5 hours with Darcy Fort for a Geelong Cats clinic. I forgot he was at Geelong. That's right. He didn't get traded that long ago, did he? Himmelberg, long onto the wing. 1:30 to go in this quarter. Hogan, spinning out of trouble. Green, hospital handball to Peatling, who lowered the legs, dropped the head, and it will be a ball up. Pepperoni margarita Aussie pizza is the way to go. That's real boring. The margarita shout, yeah, I'll take it if it's there, but it's not one you'd pick. Can't wait to put Thomas on my field. Yeah, Harvey's on 24. Hello, Harvey. That is brilliant from you, son. Absolutely superb. Thank you. Is that high? That's in the back. Oh. And now sideways, Mark's taken. Here's Tom Green. He's going to send it long. Nope, short. Terrible kick. Mark's still taken by Whitfield because he's pretty much got the ball on a magnetic pulse. 25 seconds here. Can the Giants find something? It's with Kelly. 2020. I think it was a bit later than that. I think it was the same trade period as Jackson, if I'm not mistaken. Or it might have been the... Jackson was the same trade period as O'Meara, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. I think it was that one, wasn't it? Or was it the one before? Oh, God. I can't remember. It was after 2020, I think, though. Briggs down. Brown almost. Kelly through the legs. Thomas dived on the pill. Dragged it in. Siren's going to go. And that is quarter time here at Manuka Oval in Canberra. I can't speak because I don't have a reason for it. It is quarter time at GWS 4-3-27. to the Brisbane Lions 2-4-16 in the nation's capital on Anzac Day at quarter time. 30 days till the United season ends. Yes. Don't need to watch Haram ball anymore. Like a bolognese pizza in New Zealand. It was ridiculous. Bolognese pizza. I don't even know what that would consist of apart from bolognese sauce. Thomas on track for a 120. Well, look, yes, he's on 30, but let's not get silly here. Let's not get silly. Harvey Thomas has already scored more than he has in a few whole games this year. Okay. UCATT Thorson Hughes out. I couldn't be more happy. He's just been a mistake machine as of recent. It was from this Woodfire Pizza place. Sounds alright. Who was worse, Hughes or Banfield? Banfield can't kick straight, but at least he fucking does stuff to help the team. Oh my god. This narrative of Banfield being shit. I hate it so much. Hughes was worse. Whoa. How many does Whitfield have? Whitfield has 40 fantasy points. Oh my god. That is absolute filth. You cannot be doing that, Lockie Whitfield. Let me check all the fantasy stats from the relevant players. Josh Kelly, he's on 30. Kieran Briggs, 23. Who else would people have? Himmelberg's on 31. He was relevant a few years ago in fantasy. What about Brisbane? Dunkley, 36. What a player. Zorko's on 9. Yikes. McCluggage, 21. Chalky Neal, 8. Wow. How's Cam Rayner only had 3 touches? It feels like he's been everywhere. That Conor McKenna on halfback is really killing Zorko's fantasy scoring. I'll say that. I don't know what's wrong with Banfield. He just missed a few shots over the last few weeks, and all of a sudden he's the shittest player to ever play for Fremantle. Who's had more disposals in the last week? Everyone in this chat or Walters? Walters, I believe. I believe Walters. Yeah, Walters had 7 disposals, so there you go. Unless, like, for some reason Nick Dacos is in chat right now on a burner. Freo should bounce back. I think we're going to beat the Bulldogs. I look at it like this. We had 5 fantastic games to start the season. 5 really, really well-played games in a start where we could have been 5-0. The game that we lost was unfortunately to West Coast, which makes it seem worse than it actually is. West Coast played really well. We were really poor. But I think it's just an anomaly. Like, I'm quite level-headed when it comes to it. And I know people are going to tell me we're shit and all sorts, but I don't really listen to that. I think we're a good team, and I think that was just an anomaly. I refuse to believe we had 5 such good games to start the year. And just because we've lost to West Coast, we're all of a sudden the worst team in AFL history. I thought the Eagles played really well. It felt awful at the time, but I thought they did. Doggies do play well at Optus, but we've also beaten them there a few times over the years, so, you know, it's pretty 50-50, I think. What's Baker worth to Freo in terms of draft picks? I'd be happy to give a first for him. He's hitting the prime of his career. He can play as a pressure forward, a winger, a midfielder, a running halfback. He can play the lot pretty much. I love Liam Baker as a player, and I'd probably be happy to give up one first, considering he's going into free agency. I'd be happy to give up one first. Imagine the Big Kahuna with 5 goals. It's doable. Big Kahuna loves snagging them. I'm here for an 82-game season with finals, best of 4 game series. Young tick 5 goals and 40 touches. Oh, mate. Don't make me feel that sort of way. That would enhance my excitement levels. Oh. Here we go. AL, I still rate Freo, but you can't keep relying on keeping opposition teams to 60 or less to win. That's the thing, like, we've had no Luke Jackson, who is probably our main forward for pretty much the whole of this season in the forward line. Now Darcy's back. That was their one game to get adjusted to each other. And now I think if Jackson can really hit his straps alongside the Josh Tracy, the Jai Amos when he returns next week against Richmond, and also the new addition of Patrick Voss, yeah. I mean, who knows? Paddy Voss. Could this be the start of a career better than Michael Voss? You never know. He could become the better Voss. Danaher, Fletcher from 50. High ball. Almost taken by Archie. In and under. Archie again. Rayner around the corner. Perfect start to quarter number 2 for the Lions. And that's a goal that they would have dreamed of to start the term. 27-22. I did see the Malasia video. I don't know if it's old or not. Because it could be so easily faked. Pierce on lob. So what's the Bulldogs forward line looking like? So they'll have Norton and Ugle Hagen's still out. So it will be Pierce to lob. And then I think Ryan will go to Norton. And then Draper will go to... Are they playing with a third tall? Are they playing with a third tall? Let me take a look. Let me take a look. So it will be Pierce to lob. It will be Ryan to Norton, and it will be Sam Darcy. So I think Draper will go to Sam Darcy. Ryan to Norton, Pierce to lob. Yeah. And then Clark would go to Riley West. Or maybe Cody Waitman. Maybe John Clark goes to Cody Waitman. And maybe James Aish goes to Riley West, because West does tend to push up the ground a bit more. And then Young pushes into the midfield. Vandermeer pushes into the wing. So they'll probably end up matching up on each other. Heath Chapman will end up going back at some stages, so he could play as an extra tall down there. It'll be interesting. If he comes close to Michael Voss, yeah, you're correct. Go time, I 100% agree. It's just the one loss to West Coast makes our issues look so much worse than they actually are. I still think we're a good side. I'm good Geelong gamer. Here's McCluggage out the middle. Good tackle by Kelly. Falls out. Callum Ward stuffed on the boot. Briggs is there. Fort and Archie both did well. It's now with Dunkley, who gets on the boot from 55. The wind's going to push it in the Lee Kalia direction. Darcy Gardner's there to crumb. It's a hard ball to pick up. And Callum Brown makes sure that doesn't happen. Sorry, Iden. Thoughts on Zach Dawson for Brownlow. I have a feeling that Shannon Neal will go back to WA in the next few years. That's a potential target. Don't know a lot about Shannon Neal. I'd be lying if I said, let's go after Shannon Neal, because I love him as a player. I mean, we've got Jordan Clark off here, and that's worked out pretty well. So Shannon Neal, he has played for the Cats. He's played 6 games from South Freo. Oh, wow, okay. So from the Jandakot Jets in South Freo. How about that? is a ruckman slash key forward. He will go to West Coast. We do not need a ruckman slash key forward to sit in the twos. Yeah, he will go to West Coast. Shannon Neal will be a West Coast Eagle. Come back to this clip. Almost Briggs. He fumbled it around the corner. Danaher. Good fist by Buckley. Whitfield. Himmelberg. Now over the top to Ash. Yeah, I agree, Michaela. Not panic stages whatsoever. We will be right. It's a half forward. That's a good take by Buckley. Neil for Tabata. Who says no? Probably the Geelong Football Club. Yeah, you should keep him. Imagine him and Toby Conway going forward. The double-headed monster. Loman does really well to get that off Whitfield. How you get Iron and Callum Brown mixed up? Oh, there's two of my favourite players, so, you know, I sometimes get them mixed up. Tom Green's a big beast. How many of the next 5 should Freo win? Bulldogs, Richmond, Sydney, Saints, Collingwood. So, Bulldogs win. Richmond win. Sydney loss. St Kilda, it could be anyone's. I think that's at Marvel. Fucking hell. Honestly, like, I don't know. I'll give us the win, and then Collingwood. It's at home, so like you never know. You never know. We're really good at home after losing to West Coast. To be fair, that atmosphere was so West Coast orientated. Every time we scored, it was like a fucking library. We'll take Sean Darcy if you don't mind. We have just locked him away for like 8 years, so no Sean Darcy for you, great man. Short to Dunkley. Now sent long, through the hands, out back. Cam Rayner has been absolutely brilliant, and he gives the Brisbane Lions their first lead tonight. 4-5-29, 4-3-27. Cam Rayner coming out back. ANZAC game with a great Geelong gamer, and yes, I have gone that question. I was hating it with every fibre of my body, Michaela. It's not going to be the prime San Siro. I wasn't expecting it to be the prime San Siro. I was expecting a bigger noise, though. Tablet's done nothing since round 5 2022. I was at that game, round 5 2022. It was a glorious Sunday afternoon at Marvel Stadium. Tabs goes and kicks 7. Who was playing on Tabs that day? Because they don't deserve a fucking contract or in the AFL. 2022 round 5. I remember that. It was Saturday night with Melbourne Giants. I remember that. I think Good Friday was that round too, yeah. Who was playing on Tabs that day? Let me take a look. How did Matt Taberner get 99 fantasy points from 7 goals? So, it says Laverde was on Lob. Ridley was on Taberner. How does he still have a contract? Dyson Heppel, Mather Redmond, Zerk Thatcher, Jake Kelly. On Lob, Collier, Taberner. Who played in that game for us? Collier played. O'Driscoll played. Akers played. Brody played. Mundy played. Darcy Tucker. God. It's another for the Lions, by the way. They are on absolute fire at the moment. They lead by 8. And the Giants really need to shut down this run here. Have a need for McIntosh or Broad. We do not have a need for Camden McIntosh or Nathan Broad. Maybe McIntosh, but we don't really need any strengthening of our backline. Our backline is quite set as it is, to be honest. Lincoln McCarthy, what a goal. Here we go. Taking out the ruck. Kieran Briggs wins the clearance, crucially for the Giants. Down to the deck. Harvey Thomas competed hard. Out back. It wasn't great ball usage. Good work there by Brown. In and unders Darcy Jones as well as Bedford. Ball up. Down to the deck almost with Thomas. Brown. Tom Green. Strong man. That's got to be in the back. Don't know how it isn't. Neil. Immediately wrapped up by Harvey Thomas. Try and get rid of it. Can't. That'll be ball up. Yeah, McCarthy. Geelong legend. Ben Cousins says Freo will win the premiership. He didn't. Who is this account? Because I don't. He just simply didn't say that. And here's a boundary throw in. Briggs versus Fort. Berry. Neal. Back for Berry. In and under. Nice handball. Archie. Berry being chased by Brown. And the kick is in the Danaher direction. He fumbles. Aaliyah couldn't get there. And now it's Charlie Cameron. He's darting away from Kelly. Cameron, 55 out. Launches long to the goal square. Hipwood tried to juggle it. Is it behind? Hall and Smith, Frank the Tank. Could Team 20 in the comp work as a third team in Perth? Definitely not. No, it's a two-team town, and you can't ruin that dynamic. I think it'll be. I think I said it a few streams ago, like a northeast, like the northeast Crocodiles or something like that. So sort of like a mixture of like the towns, because I think the AFL will kill their team in Darwin. So I think they could go like a far northeast team, and call it the northeast whatever, and have sort of like a Townsville, a Darwin, that sort of NT Upper Queensland mix. I think that market, because the Darwin's just not big enough for a team, so they need to mix all those in. And where would they play? It could be Kazales, it could be TIO. It's just whatever the biggest market is, because I think they'll kill to get a team up there. The Canberra pretty much has the Giants. Like, I think this game's sold out. And then you've got SA, which again it's a two-team town. It just won't work. Because who else do I have, Jaso? I don't know. Free kick Dane Zorko here, who's got a bit of blue in his jumper from the paint. And almost with Hipwood, drops it. Gardner, almost for Dunkley. Green did well. And it's a good bump as well there by Peatling. Around the corner, stuffed in the boot. Sorry, I'm just replying to something. That's why I am silent. Sorry. How is Brent Daniel sub? I know, he's way too good to be sub, but Darcy Jones is looking to trigger at the moment. Two Tassie teams start the Hobart versus Devonport rivalry. Well, the team's called Tasmania, so what are you going to do? Have Tasmania versus fucking Hobart? That wouldn't work. Out of these three games, which one do you reckon will be the game of the round? Bombers v Pies, Giants v Lions, or Cats Blues? Bombers Pies, come on. Like, we've already seen how good that was, and that's one of the best games I've seen in a while. I doubt that will be bigger for game of the round. Cats Blues could be a belter too, though. And that's a goal. Splits the middle. There's Callum Brown and the Giants. And back within three. It's a good game of football here at Manuka. 5-3-33 GWS to Brisbane. 5-6-36. Ooh. What's my favourite Freo jumper design since the inception? It's the one we used as a retro one last year. The tri-panels with the white anchor. I loved that. And I also really liked our white clash with the purple anchor. I thought that was a nice jumper. Oh, Thomas got it to Jones. Over the top with O'Halloran. This could be two quick ones for the Greater Western Sydney Giants. They're up by 3. And that is 2 quick, crucial goals for GWS. Strang out the middle. And they've done very well there. Hello, my dear friend Blake. I'll take a 36-point win for the Cats on Saturday. Don Spies will be close to best of the year. Exactly. Game of the round will be Crows North. Come on, Orange team. Yeah, up the Orange team. They are playing some good football at the moment. If you haven't already, by the way, let's like up the stream. Let's try to get to 30 likes before half-time. Over the top, and now out in the middle. Does well, does Wilmot. Over. Almost with Hipwood, fisted down. Bouncing ballers with Ash. McCarthy does well. Now go out. Fuck. Let's fucking go United. I know. United. Oh. Now I'm coughing. Oh, bloody hell. Sorry, I'm just quickly adjusting something here in my fantasy team. There we go. Okay. How's the fantasy team going? Oh, I was just checking it there. So, Nick Dacos has me 98. Tom Grant has me 52 at the moment. Harvey Thomas has me 34, and if he gets a good enough score, I can loop him off the bench. Max Gorn got me 134 as my VC. And Nick Martin got me 113. So, shout out to the lads. Goal for Kyle Lohman. Lions back up by 3. Lucky my drink was empty. 42-39. And it is turning into a bit of a higher scoring game here in Canberra. Anzac Day VFL Footy. Brother went to Williamstown. They beat Sheffield and Coventry, conceding 5 goals, giving them the treble. J12's in a real dickhead mood tonight, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. It's a bit irresponsible. You reckon there should be extra time at home and away or just draws? I think it should be just draws. I think someone summed it up perfectly. There's a bloke vlogging in the crowd there. He had his camera out. Watch out for that new up-and-coming camera vlogger. No, I think someone summed it up perfectly. I think it's taking away a unique feature from our game. Like, most professional sports have overtime or extra time, but I personally think that it's such a unique part of our game, and 2 points is so unique on the AFL ladder. Yeah, I like it. Bro thinks he can. Manuka's a ground I would like to get to. Next time Freo play the Giants there, yeah, there are a few grounds I still want to tick off. Yeah, agree, Jaso. Draws more exciting, indeed. A goal shootout. Well, Kyle Langford and Brody Mychek to the back of the queue. Briggs wrapped up by 4. It spilt out to Ward. Kelly sold the candy. Callahan going backwards. It's Aaliyah to Himmelberg. Now forward. It's Perryman who gets it out wide. Jacob Ware has a dart. Long into the 50. Almost O'Halloran. Fell over the head of Cadman. Andrews pickpocketed almost Bedford. Good tackle, Cadman. In and under. Thomas. Was that kicking in danger? Riccardi fumbles. Leicester. Starcevic. And Bedford hugs him over. 50 out from goal. 8:51. Chappy 09. My chocolate fudge choc mint ice cream, brother. Hope you're well, mate. Hope the choc fudge is treating you well. 390 is my score. I suck. At the moment, my score is 397. 397. And I've had, what, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Hey, mate, that's not true. He had to go into the toolbox and all. He had to go get the new scooper. It was ridiculous. Oh, fuck, that was funny. It's a nice ground, good atmosphere, but if you go or not, go. Sorry, I'm still just pissing myself with the thought of that. He did look devastated. I was already pissing myself before that, and then he got the wrong fucking ice cream flavour, and had to break him the news. Oh god. No one will have any idea what we're talking about, but you're gonna have to put up with it. It's a nice ground atmosphere, but if you go at night, it's freezing. Yeah, it looks freezing, the whole place of Canberra. It still looks like a place I would like to go to watch football. Not to visit, because the actual city looks shite. Like, boring as fuck, is what I'd describe it as, from what I've heard. But I would still like to give it a go. Manuka Oval. The draw today left me speechless. Yeah, same. It was an obscene game of football. So many momentum swings, and in the end, it was just a real arm wrestle for that last 10 minutes. Great game of footy. Nick Cox on the bench, forgot to put him in. Nick Cox. How much is Nick Cox? Nick Cox is 476, Jace. Has he? How much money has he made? 96. Why do you have Nick Cox? Like, why do you have Nick Cox? It's a really odd pick. The walk of shame back to the scoop box, the toolbox, the scoop box, the new scooper and all. He had to go clean it, I think, because he couldn't be cross contaminating. Like, it'd be disastrous to the whole Ben and Jerry's corporation if they caught them putting their choc fudge in the choc mint. It'd be a disgrace if I'm being blunt. Boring, small, cold. It's a wish version of Geelong. I like Geelong. I don't like Wish. Only time I've ever been cold at a Geelong game was 2018 v Freo when it started hailing. Did that game start hailing? I don't even remember that. I remember the game. That was the game we lost by like, what, 140, 150? It was a sight to behold. I watched the whole game, but God, it was a tough watch. It was a very, very tough viewing. What's going on with Sheasel? Nothing that I know of. I think, well, Riley Hardiman's come into the north side, and he plays halfback, which could limit either Zach Fisher or Harry Sheasel. Maybe Sheasel gets moved on ball in the midfield, which could limit his fantasy scoring. So, I'm not too sure, to be honest. Taken by Lachie Neale. 4 minutes to go. Sorry, 6 minutes to go. 4-point game in the second quarter here. You wear shorts every week to Geelong games. It's really not as cold as people say. I wear shorts every week to the footy. The one time I was really cold at the footy was Brisbane, Sydney last year at the Gabba. And I think everyone there was wearing pants. And for some reason, comments just kept on being made about my shorts by various people. But it's just like shorts are more comfy, mate. Like, and yeah, I agree. I think people are absolute pussies if they're not wearing shorts to the football. You're a disgrace if you don't wear shorts to the football. Sorry for that, but long to the contest. Fort taps it down. Toby Conway gave me 77 last week. Could have given me 140. Go Tom, your fantasy team sounds like a sight to behold. How much is Toby Conway? 380. You're paying 384k for a ruck that plays once every 2 weeks. Astounding. Imagine 2 draws in one day. That'd be something, wouldn't it? That would be something. And Riccardi takes the mark. It's time to spice up the game day kit. Been the same thing 5 times now. What are we going to do? What are we going to do to spice it up? Have you worn the pink jersey yet? I wear the same thing every week. It's just shorts, white t-shirt underneath, and then last year's retro jumper over the top. But I might switch up the jumper, because I've got a few retro jumpers. I could go for an Indigenous jumper. And then it's starting to get a bit colder now, so maybe a jumper over a hoodie. And then you got the retro jacket. You know, there's a few options for the game day kit. 4 minutes to go. Giants have another. Jake Riccardi, 45-43. Good game of football, this. Do I miss Lachie Schultz? I do. I would love to have Lachie Schultz at the Dockers still, but you know, sucks to suck. He was my favourite player, and he left me. I met him 3 weeks ago at Adelaide Airport, and I just told him to come back to Freo, and he just laughed at me. Cheers, Lachlan. I've worn the same hoodie every week so far, except for Easter Monday, where I wore a jacket because it was fucked that day. I think we need to get out the pink kit. The pink kit has to be whipped out here. And I reckon we could go with a little Mexican fajita hat. A bit of a coupe hat. The Mexican coupe, a big, what's it called? Sombrero. I reckon a sombrero would go hard. I reckon if you got the whole Cats cheers called wearing sombreros, that would be elite. There's no options for my game day fits. None of the jerseys fit anymore. Yeah. Oh, I've gone to the stage where I can fit most of the jerseys I buy now. I don't think my growth is stunting. Like, I still think I'm growing. But I can just fit into most of what I wear. It made it, you're just wearing it once. I'm going to pink jersey with a sombrero and maybe a puffer jacket. Oh, give it to me. But with the puffer jacket unzipped so you can see the pink. Lincoln McCarthy. A puffer vest. And underneath, there's nothing but the jersey. So you've just got bare arms, but the puffer vest open so you can see the pink. And then sombrero and a big-ass gold chain. I like the sound of that. Long and taken by Andrews. Here's Andrews on the wing. Long into the 50. To the one-on-one. Himmelberg's there. It's gone on the full. You wear that on Saturday? I didn't even wear it on the day I brought it after the game. Oh, well, that's not good enough. You need to give the pink jersey run out. It might be even more good luck than you already have with Geelong. Fresh do a jumper into Miami colours. A black base and a pink anchor. That would go so hard. Everyone would love that. Surely that's our stealth jumper for next year. I reckon our stealth jumper for next year, strapped into Miami colours, a black jumper with a, the stealth purple we use on our stealth kits, like a purple anchor on a black base. Imagine how hard that would go. With like some bright purple cuffs. Oh, give it to me. You'll be camouflaged like Jack. You'll just be invisible. Won't be able to see you anymore. Your presence will be missed at Cats games if you start wearing the pink jersey. Jamie Elliott, mark of the year by far. Yeah, you got that right. That mark was unbelievable. Yo should be a lock for all Australian. Yeah, correct. He's been very good this year. I'm almost finished growing because I'm 6'1" and wear some long jerseys. Not to brag, but gone viral on Twitter with 885 views. Views don't mean anything though, Jay. So how many likes? Go time, give me some inspiration for a game day fit. I'm interested to hear this. I cannot speak today. I just keep stumbling on my words. Like it's a bit of a pain. A solid 3. Yeah, you're not going viral, mate. I hate to break it to you, but you're not the global superstar you think you are. Zork fumbles. It's a good tackle by Fletcher. There's a minute 46 to go in this quarter. That's almost been going for 32 minutes so far. And it's the Giants up by a point. It's getting a bit feisty here. Getting a little bit feisty. I'll go out again. Callum Ward and Lachie Neale. Look at them. This is proper. In the throat. Hello. The Gathering Football's elite. I'm actually so big that this is a normal size football. I'm so big that this is a normal size football. I'll be like I'm a giant. It's ridiculous. It is a nice footy though. It's very, very nice. And 50 given away by Eric Hipwood. What is he? Oh no, it was off ball with Lachie Neale and Callum Ward. No surprise there. Given away by Lachie Neale. And fucking hell, it's getting a bit feisty here, isn't it? And I have a feeling if the Giants win this game, Jacob Gaynor, the Giants social media admin, is going to have a bit of fun with Lachie Neale. Tom Green, there's a lead there. Doesn't hit him up. Tom Green's going to launch this long. Into the contest. Down to the deck and punch through for a behind. 46-44. Drink. Pink Shorts Canadian Club drink. Where'd the drink come from? Why did there's no drink in a game day fit. Sombrero, purple top, blue socks. Google John Cass dreadlock beanie. Oh, I need to find my Freo dreadlock beanie. I'll bring it to Melbourne next week. That'll be the fit. Green's going nuts. How many does Tom Green have now? 66. He is going nuts. Harvey Thomas on 39. We take that. God. Fair elbow there. Fair elbow. Over the top, and Mark's taken by Josh Kelly with 20 seconds to go in the term. And he's going to take up his 30 here. 34 minutes this quarter's going to go for. And by the time the ball was kicked, it's almost going to be 35. Tip Tom Green for my Brownlow. Don't have him in your fantasy. Probably are a bit special. To be fair, I tipped Errol Golden for my Brownlow, but he's not in my fantasy. Josh Kelly goes back. Ball is kicked. Goal is scored. And the Giants are up by 8 in the feisty affair at Manuka on the Anzac Day. 8-4-52 to 6-8-44. And this is a Thursday night blockbuster. Thursday night blockbuster here at Manuka Oval in Canberra. Giants have an interesting next 4 games. They're right there. So Sydney, Essendon, Bulldogs, Geelong, Hawthorn. Yeah, right. So Sydney and Essendon are tough. So is Bulldogs and Geelong, to be fair. Then Hawthorn, they should win. Brisbane have Gold Coast. Never know. Adelaide should win. Richmond should win. Hawthorn should win. And Bulldogs, you never know. But should win. That's good to hear, Jaso. Good internet is good life. Could be in for another close game indeed. I'm going to be back very, very soon. Just going to go take a little break. I won't be long. Stick around. Shit. 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 Alright, we need to get this fucking clock up and running. There we go. Here we go. The flagman, I know I'm late. I'm aware. The game's on my screen. Oh, shit. I don't care. I love it. I love it. I don't care. Mr. Giants getting 12 goals, did I? Really? It's obscene. Look at the chances of that happening. Alright. And the mark's taken on the lead that time by Joe Danaher. Good mark, Brisbane. Just missed goal of the year. Here we go. Joe Danaher, 6 goals, 7 from set shots this year. He'd like to clean that record up with a goal right here. Danaher has put it across the face for a behind. Mark's not paid for Ash. Gives it for Iden. For Whitfield on the full. Great pressure, Charlie Cameron. You just missed a streaker. Cheers. Cameron on the full. Great work, Charlie. Great work. A lot of Giants fans there. Jeez. Might put the hood up, to be honest. I might put the hood up. This is a lot more comfortable, but I'll look like a dodgy bloke. Looking like a Jedi. They call me Darth Cat. That's exactly what they call me. Oh, Harvey Thomas, that's a fresh airy. Zorko does well. Off the studs of Zorko, out of bounds. Harvey Thomas has stopped. What do you mean Harvey Thomas has stopped? If Hogan was suspended, I go out their idea. Since the Brownlow doesn't allow suspended players to win the award, could they do that to the Coleman too? No, because the Brownlow is literally called the best and fairest, aka suspension. Coleman, the job description is most goals kicked in a regular season. So I just don't think it fits the description to make suspended players ineligible from that award. And there's a mark. Into the 50, not quite. Buckley running out. And here comes Jones. Handball over. It's Tsunami football here. Bedford, Brown, finishing it off. It's Aaron Cadman. 13 points. Giants at their best. Orange Tsunami football. 58-45. If Hogan was suspended, you make a great CEO. Jay, so please stay away from the CEO job. Yeah, we don't need people like you ruining our game. Here we go. Neil's there. It's Darcy Jones who gets it. Sorry, that was Peatling. I'd keep draws. Sling tackles 2 weeks to a max, no challenging it. Josh Kelly, an All-Australian lock. I would not say Josh Kelly's an All-Australian lock. Don't know where you get the word lock from. Somewhere in Tsunami football. It's great to see. G'day, Cactus. Hope you're well. Cameron taps it. McCluggage. Look away handball almost for Rayner. It's Ash. Ward. Tom Green out wide. Mark's taken. And what can Darcy Jones do? Mark's taken. Yeah, it's with Kelly. Giving to Lockie Ash. Sent long into the 50. Mark's taken by Andrews. Start finding umpires for terrible decisions. I think they just drop umpires, don't they, if they make a bad call? Like, I think the one that called the dissent in the Freo Carlton game got dropped. Here we go. Darcy Jones towards half forward. Jesse Hogan picks it up. Ware, Ward. Oh, tackled by Dunkley. And was there a head clash? Payne, Berry. And God, Callum Ward's slow to get up. Now Kelly. Now Ash. Buckley. Out wide. Mark's taken. Not Ward again. I think Ward's okay. I don't think he's gone off, has he? How about the umpiring today? Some bad calls, like players were out and then they call play on. I'm back. Yeah. It's interesting to see how they deal with the umpires. Because they do get criticised a lot, but a lot of the time it is rightful. Dunkley down. O'Halloran. Tom Green, handball in the Kelly direction. Left peg into the 50. 1-on-1. Jesse Hogan's got space. What a kick. And what a player. It's a good grab. Kelly's having a great game, as is Hogan. Here's Jesse Hogan, 45 out to extend the margin out to 19 and to get the Giants a comfortable lead. The stutter is a hook. It's behind. It's 14 points. Hogan's been shy. Why is Hogan so shit with Freo now? He's good. I don't get why people don't understand this. He was playing in like a bottom four Freo team with Ryan Nyhouse, Matthew Ubergang, Joel Weston. Like, he was playing in a bottom four Freo side with not a lot of delivery, and the coaching was a bit iffy in terms of suiting his game style. He's now at a very good Giant side, and he's their main key forward, and they've got Josh Kelly, Tom Green, Stephen Canelio. We had a first-year Andrew Brayshaw. We had an inconsistent Brad Hill. And we had guys like Ryan Nyhouse running off halfback. Like, it was ridiculous how bad our options were for entry. Callahan into the 50. Down to the deck by Andrews. Brown, wrapped up Starcevic. Oh, stolen by Thomas. That'll be a ball. Oh, behind the ball. He tried to take him on. And Mark's taken there by Danaher. Here we go now. It's with Harvey Thomas. Gives the overlapping handball for Perryman to half forward with Riccardi. Oh, good grab, Jesse Hogan. Really building into this game. He's a good player if he kicks straight. Potential Australian Coleman. Don't know how he didn't get suspended. Oh, yeah, he's punched him in the jaw. I don't get that. It's a straight up punch and he hasn't been suspended. It's obscene. Jesse Hogan goes back. Goal. He's having a game. Margins out to 20. 65-45. And GWS and Sydney trying to distance themselves away now. Riley says, go GWS. MRO doing their job. Tribunal are cooked. Here we go, straight out the middle now. Callahan gets off McCluggage. Bananas out wide, taken by Ware. 8:50 on the clock here. Lockie Ash, he's the overlapping runner, as he is so often. Long into the pocket, flying Riccardi. And Riccardi stole it off Hogan, and he's not happy. Oh. Briggs. Good tackle, Harvey Thomas. Ball up. Here's Briggs. Giving away. Good tackle again there by Jones and Thomas. Ball up. Thomas, Green, and will that stay in? Dunkley tackles him. They'll go out. Giants go win the flag. Oh, they're the best team in the comp, in my opinion. Oh, maybe Geelong. I don't know. It's either them or Geelong. Tom Green slapped in for Darcy Jones from the pockets on the full. Trying to do a bit too much. Long into the 50, fisted down by Andrews. Oh, Harry Perryman, that's special. They're up by 26 and the Giants are running away with this. Jim Beam cams are very awfully designed. Don't want to be a Karen, but should be in the middle, not way to the right. Giants and Swans have been better, more convincing sides, but Geelong are doing okay. Geelong are just a good team, though. You can tell. You can tell their quality. But, I mean, the Giants and the Swans, there's so many dangerous teams this year. So many dangerous teams. And we've seen the Cats go and do it before, too. Here we go for Brisbane. There, the clearance here. McCluggage fakes the handball, and they've got the clearance, and he's hit up Charlie Cameron, who'll get a free kick for holding. Overlapping handball. McKenna puts it into the 50. Over the head of Fort, and they'll go out. Cam Rayner's done really well there. McCluggage, such a nifty player. It's bending a lot. Not enough. And the margin's 25. Good for the comp having more and more competitive sides. Any team bar North can win on any day. Yeah, I'd agree. Giants Cats grand final could be Giants Cats, Giants Swans, Cats Swans. You know, a lot of different combinations it could be. Freo Giants, Freo Swans, Freo Cats. You know. Riveting game of Australian rules football. I'd agree with that statement, Evan. The Giants are starting to run away with this. If Jake Riccardi kicks this, the margin's out to 31. That's a goal for Jake Riccardi. 8 of the last 9 for Gregor Western Sydney. 12-5-77 to 6-10-46. Running away with it now. Crows Giants is a dark horse grand final. Put the house on it. Put the house on a dark horse. Far out. Cats by 118 is all I'm saying. Freo Dogs who gets up. For me, Freo. For me, I think we bounce back unbiasedly. But You know, I know people disagree. Fox fan, you've asked that question 5 times. I've answered it. Like, Melbourne aren't half bad. They're looking good. God, their game on Wednesday night, though, was a bit iffy. Oh, my God, it's another mark inside 50. This time for Callan Ward. New Zealand Anzac Day game should still be a thing. I agree. Sydney St Kilda in Wellington. Bring it back. I'd travel over. That'd be a good little weekend trip. Wellington. Here we go. Callan Ward goes back. He whacks it. It's down. Taken by Starcevic. Now sent long. And mark's taken. Goes short. Sideways. Couldn't quite find Peatling. Long handball into the middle. Whitfield's tried to pull a WWE move off on Charlie Cameron and have a little laugh about it. Crows are a dark horse to finish 12th. Crows are a dark horse to finish 18th. I'm joking. Imagine if North go winless. They could. They very well could. They're a pretty bad football side, but how often does that happen? Pretty much never. What happened to the China games? I think they were supposed to have one in 2020, and COVID ruined it, and they just haven't been back since. I'm quite happy the China games aren't a thing anymore. Thoughts on Anzac Day draw? I've been asked this 15 times. I don't even know what to say anymore. Like, good game. What about 2015? What about 2015, Jay, sir? Just moment thumbnail for Saturdays. Giants, the Giants are obliterating them at centre bounce and inside 50. Holding Brisbane free. Now sent long. So 2-on-2. Leakerly is there. Does well on Rayner. Ware gets rid of it. Fists it out. Himmelberg, Whitfield. Rolling around and McCarthy's got him. Usually very nifty, but Lincoln McCarthy puts on some great forward pressure. Premiership Pies. What a belter this turned out to be. Yeah, it's dried up a bit this quarter. It has dried up a bit after being really close at half-time. The Giants have just gone on a roll. They're all over them. Bedford, Thomas, Cadman, to centre half forward. O'Halloran's there. He drops the mark he should have taken. Brown's on the outside. Garner with the tackle. And then McCluggage, high. And mark's taken by Himmelberg. Iden. Oh, is this New Zealand you're talking about? Okay. I'd imagine so, Evan. I'd imagine so. Cats, Carlton, Swans, Giants. Should I donate? Yes or no? Up to you, mate. Up to you. Be much appreciated if... I can't speak. I'm so fucked. Like, I can't speak. I'd be very appreciative of you if you did. But I would not force anything. Can't wait to see Hamish Brayshaw against Jocks on Friday's back chat. What's happening on Fridays? Why will he be against Jocks? Only thing I listen to from Backchat shows the footy cast with Scully and Reddings. Out back. Iden's there. He'll take it. Put on the boot. Oh, Mark's dropped by Wilmot that he should have taken. Nah, Geelong game room in pristine condition. Grand final hangover. I know. Premiership hangover without the premiership. Tom Green's already hit 100 fantasy points. This is absurd from him. What a game. And that will go out. So 126 to go in this quarter now. A bit of a shorter term. It's a really good one, J12. Your humour's gone through the roof. Whitfield. Perryman. Loman's out back. Andrews. Neal. And our open option on the wings, McCluggage. Of course, everyone is tired who stayed up for the Premier League last night. Yeah. That's my situation. Hogan. Brown. Callahan. Having a run. It's only Thursday. Which is just ridiculous. I can't believe it's only Thursday. Given lead. It's taken by Harvey Thomas. He's going to go on the inside and find Jake Riccardi with 9 seconds to go. Good idea to find him a bit closer in, and the siren's going to sound, and he's going to kick after the siren. Brisbane have had a goalless third quarter from what was a 4-point margin at halftime, has extended to 32, and what could be even bigger if Jake Riccardi converts here. Awful, awful quarter from Chris Fagan's men. Riccardi nails it. 84-46. The margin's 38. And it is a demolition here at Manuka. Brisbane is still a shot. But God, they have to do something special in this last quarter. 13-6-84, 6-10-46. Lakers coming back from 0-2 is just not happening. The Nuggets are so clear. Fucking hell. Well, we glad stuck with my tip. Yeah, I'm gonna go 3 for 3 here, as most people should. Giants were up a similar margin against the Saints. Never know. That's the thing. Never know. And that was in Canberra as well, so it could be a little choke fest happening. I mean, yeah. His horses in Serbia more important. Jokic. Jokic is a funny man. Okay. Not a fan of Jamal Murray. I love Jamal Murray. That was an insane shot, and he's just an insane player. I saw Jokic's brother throwing hands. That was ridiculous, but fair play. Serbians know what they want. Geelong for the flag this year. Thoughts on my top 4 prediction. Put it in... Oh, where is it? So thoughts on my top 4... Oh, mate. Put it in chat again. How many decades till Freo win a premiership? 0 years. It's happening this year. I think Giants will kill the Lions this quarter. They're really out of sorts this year. Brisbane, if Brisbane have another stinker, they could have a goalless second half, which would really send Chris Fagan under a bit of pressure. Shafe. I want to stop breathing. Brisbane have stopped breathing from the looks of it. They are absolute shit. Shaq Fagan need to change. I think you need to change your clubs, mate. Brisbane are awful. To be fair, it was all alone, and you'd back LeBron to hit that shot. Shea Bolton's coming to Freo next year. Oh, don't make me dream, mate. Don't make me dream. Shea Bolton. Always backing my GOAT. I think LeBron is the GOAT, to be honest. He's overtaken MJ. Alright. Here we go. Fourth quarter about to get underway. It's the Giants by 38. Can the Lions produce anything in this final half an hour? We're back underway at Manuka. Briggs down. McCluggage out the middle. Handball in the Zorko direction. Picked up Jones. Faked the handball. Rolling through the centre square. Long into the 50. Who's there? Almost taken. They'll go out. What do you think of Freo's new debut? I'm very happy, Vossi and Simo. Very happy to see him out there. Been wanting both of them to play for a while, and yeah, good to see. Callum Brown's going to go back for another set shot here. The Giants are all over them. And Brisbane are just a shit team this year. They really are. Here we go. Callum Brown's going to go back. And the Irishman thumps the ball home. 44 points. 90 to 46. Cats, Blues, Swans, Giants. The Blues aren't the second best team in the comp. I did see Jamie Elliott's mark, yes. Down, spoiled. McCarthy dribbling, coming back behind, and the Lions have their first point in a while. Irish domination's alive and well. Zach Tui's back on the Cat side this week as well. G'day, got bored, so I joined your stream instead of going to sleep. Good idea, mate. Good idea. This stream is the cure of everyone's depression and boredom. And that's a great take by Jesse Hogan over Jack Payne. Starcevic is still down. Struggling to get up. Great kick, Hogan. It's a half forward with O'Halloran. Sideways to Tom Green. What can Tom Green do? Short to half forward with Callahan. Hogan's there. Doesn't opt for it. And that's Whitfield. Jake offered me to go Ripper and Fipper this weekend. Well, get on there, mate. Jump on. Fipper was here earlier. I'm sure he'd love to have you on. Here's Berry. McCluggage. Andrews. Rushed over by Darcy Jones. Behind. Long to centre half forward. Back there's Whitfield. And he's clearly holding on to Josh Dunkley. And he's professionally delayed the restart there. And that's a good take. Out back by Callan Ward. Now stubbed along onto the wing. Hogan gets a fist on it. Out backs Callahan. Over his head. Gets it to Tom Green. Thought about going the other way. And it's a great kick by Tom Green for Jesse Hogan. Broke me basketball ring today, hanging off it. You can't be doing that, mate. We know you think you're Shaq, the white Shaq, but it's just not how it works. Darcy Jones. That's ball. And Zorko quickly plays on. Tries to hit up McCluggage. Tom Green, 55. Lowers the eyes. Darcy Jones again. What a player, Darcy Jones. What a player, Tom Green. Great combination. He's on to 113 fantasy points, Tom Green. Incredible. This Giants jumper is nice. The camo. Bring it back every year. Darcy Jones across the face. Mark's almost taken by Brown and it's through for another behind. Perryman, 50 out. That looks good. The margin was 4 points at half time. GWS have kicked 9 goals in a row to extend it to 51 points. Incredible. It's an absolute mauling of the Lions. Toby Green could be a chance for the Brownlow. You're really funny, mate. If you think you're being funny, you're not. And there is the mark behind the ball by Noah Answorth. And now Fletcher finds Dunkley back with Fletcher. And Iden's done well. Himmelberg, Iden. Bedford, Green, Thomas, Bedford, Iden. Great fast footy by the Giants. Dropped by Andrews. It's now with Ryan Lester. Pressure put on by Cadman. Thomas now coming up on Starcevic. Gets it to McKenna around the body. Dropped by Fletcher. Dunkley, Neal. And he chips it for Lohman. Almost where... How's that not a free kick to Brisbane? Himmelberg. Tom Green again has the ball on a string. Kelly. Rolling around, creating space. Almost Hogan. Bedford. That'll be a ball up. This is a blowout, Michaela. I can't believe how close a game this was in the first half. Only Brisbane just to fall asleep in the second. It's ridiculous. Oh, so will I, Skipper. Here's Joe Danaher. What can Danaher do? Danaher's going to launch it. Who's there? Fist of the way. Tap down by McCarthy. Dunkley. Fletcher. In and under. Jasper Fletcher has kicked Brisbane's first goal since the second quarter. And we're halfway through the fourth. Finally, Jasper Fletcher gives the Lions fans something to cheer about. The margin's down to 45. Tomorrow night's going to be another blowout. Yeah, I think Port will smash the Saints, if I'm being honest. Hate to say it. So I'll be 2 secs here. Green's are underrated footballers. Josh Green, Tom Green. Josh Green, the fuck? Handball over. Andrews. Pressure's put on by Ware. Fletcher. Perryman. Whitfield. And they'll go out. 120 now for Tom Green. Now down. Handball away. Stuffed on the boot by Andrews. Aaliyah does well. Perryman almost for Whitfield. Tapped in and under. That is so good by Peatling for Perryman. Now Briggs. Long. Hogan flying. Down to the deck. Andrews. Tackled by Hogan and Cadman. Yeah, it's Danaher off halfback in the Cameron direction, but Iden's there. Riccardi, Iden taps it to Briggs. Sorry, Halloran, sorry. They look identical. And that's a great kick to Kelly. Kelly, Bedford, running around. Goes for Harvey Thomas. What a performance from him. Harvey Thomas going to go back here. And Harvey Thomas, if he can kick straight, will extend it to 51, and he can. Giants into triple digits. And it's 51 points, 104 to 53. And the Brisbane Lions, you can pretty much say goodbye to season 2024. Cheers, Michaela. I don't think Brisbane were going to be this mid this year. I don't think anyone did. This is absurd how bad they are. Oh. It's going to be bounced down. And that will be brought back. Riccardi versus Danaher. Danaher straight out the middle. Stuffed in the boot. Centre half forward. Taken by Himmelberg. Going to quickly run here. Orange Tsunami. They're just outrunning Brisbane and they never get tired. So many good tanks on this Giants team. I'll go out. Here come the Giants. Lions defense is awful. They just look so far off it. Even Harris Andrews just looks slow. And McKenna, oh my god. Get Zorko back there. They're not making the top 4. They are not making the top 4 go time. They're not making the top 8. Brisbane are genuinely not making the top 8. Just write their season off. They are terrible. O'Halloran from 50. Launched long. It's coming back. It's off to the right. Margins 52, 105, 53. Now darting. Darcy Wilmot, and it's straight to Buckley. Sorry, Perryman, Whitfield. On the inside, it's Ward. Great footy, this. So easy, they do it. Himmelberg. Lockie Ash. Back for Himmelberg. It's going to go wide for Jake Riccardi. I did tip the Cats finish 9th, really. I tipped the Cats finish lower than that. And I think most people did too. But they've proven us all wrong. 7:44 to go here now. They're just chipping this about. Boring football. Just stat padding. Jack Buckley for Perryman. Long by Perryman into the 50. And fisted away by Andrews. Giants throwing in the pocket. I think Freo is close. I think Freo will be better than Brisbane in terms of ladder position, but I won't say that with full certainty. Yeah, Evan, Geelong game is not the brightest or not the sharpest tool in the shed. Good tackling still here. Callahan, Whitfield, Peatling, Whitfield, and straight to James Tunstall, the sub. McCluggage. Danaher around the corner into the 50. Mark's taken again by the 50 gamer Jack Buckley. I don't think Will Ashcroft can turn this around. No, I think Will Ashcroft's going to be requesting a trade. Here we go. That's great work by Kieran Briggs. Has a run. Puts it inside 50. Almost for Thomas. Spoiled by Tunstall, Wilmot, Lester. Riccardi did well. O'Halloran gets it. Darcy Jones. 58 points. And the debutant has put on a show here in Canberra. What a performance on debut. 1:11:53. 5:42 to go. Darcy Jones is a special player, and they love him there. Darcy Jones has to keep his spot, even with Toby Green coming back. That's how good he's been. Wow. Over the top, Peatling. He's there for witty comments and stats. Elite work from Go. Joel Selwood is not a very good commentator. I will say that. And now sideways. Don't know what's happened there. Be a free kick away, GWS. Oh, they've called play on. Advantage. Peatling long. Taken by Payne. 3.5 minutes to go here. It'll be a rising star on for Darcy Jones, you'd think. You would think so. Mate, it feels like 2014 Brisbane with the old jumpers. At Subi. I remember Subi on a rainy day, 25,000. And Freo just obliterated Brisbane by 80. Big Matthew Leuenberger in the ruck. God, they were the days. Xavier O'Halloran, the centering kick for Riccardi. It's a strong take, though, by Jack Payne. Now for Lohmann. Now McKenna from McCluggage. Lowers the eyes, finds Lohmann. Harvey Thomas for Brownlow. He's been unreal, Harvey Thomas. What a player. And Briggsy says, fucking bye-bye, Eric. And my camera says bye-bye. Way. God. Here we go. This is the new camera angle for the rest of the stream because my camera has died. Aaliyah. And I'll go out. Handballed away. Tom Green picks it up, stuffs it on the boot. That'll count as a kick, which counts for fantasy. Good tackle, Ash. Ball up. Camera's done on OJ Simpson. Fucking brilliant banter. Took me a second. That's how tired I am. Brown, Andrews, Green. And now it's O'Halloran into the 50 after getting given to him by Jones. Gets through Leicester. Cadman couldn't keep it in. 1:17 on the clock now. It's GWS by 59. Pull up again. Now Tom Green in and under around the corner. Darcy Jones again. So behind and the margin's out to exactly 10 goals. 60 points. 17-11. 113 to 7-11-53. 1 goal this half for the Brisbane Lions after it being a 4-point margin at half time. Embarrassing from the Lions. Leicester. Yeah, right, Juddy. Could be criminal charges if Selwood's at the Blues. Over the top, out back. Advantage. It's a run from Wilmot. It's all the way and out the back's Darcy Fort. Just got to go back and put it through. He'll take his 30 as well. Five, 4, and Darcy Fort kicks the goal with about 1 second on the clock. And the siren sounds as well. It's a massive 54-point victory for Western Sydney after a 2-goal second half from Brisbane. It's GWS 17-11, 113 to Brisbane 8-11, 59, cementing the Giants as firm premiership contenders and the Brisbane Lions as firm pretenders. Chappie, g'day, mate. Hey, buddy. Hope you're well. Massive goal. He cut the lead on the siren. Chris Paul vibes. If you know, you know. Yeah, massive win for the Giants. Big sound. Thank you all for watching. Big win for the Giants on a Thursday night on ANZAC Day, coming off a brilliant game at the MCG, a draw between Essendon and Collingwood. Yeah, that's me done. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Cheers.
Well, there's a big sound from the west of the town. It's the sound of the mighty Giants. Feel the ground is shaking, the other teams are quaking in their boots before the Giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than the rest. We're the greater Western Sydney Giants. We're the biggest and the best, and we will never surrender. We'll fight until the end. We're greater than the rest. Sound from the west of the town. It's the sound of the mighty Giants. Feel the ground is shaking, the other teams are quaking in their boots before the Giants. We take the longest strides and the highest leap. We're stronger than the rest. We're the greater Western Sydney Giants. We're the biggest stands the best.